Hello guys. There's this thing that has been a disturbance to me for quite a time. I just feel disturbed and I don't like it because I've been seeing it online for a while. I seen some preachers or some pastors says if you masturbate, if you fornicate, if you do this, if you do that, if you steal or do some certain things that you are not meant to do, if you do it, you are not meant to be in church. You are not supposed to be going to church. I would say it's a no to me because if you don't, if the church was a clubhouse or the church was a gaming center or the church was somewhere that it's not good, I would have said okay, they are right. But the church is a place where life are transformed, where people are being educated on the things of God, on the life of Jesus, and some other life they should portray outside because they are Christians. And not saying they should not be in church. How will salvation get to them if they are not in church? There might be several means or probably many ways whereby salvation can get to them, but going to church is one of them. So saying to someone that fornicates, saying to someone that masturbate, saying to someone that steals, saying to someone that do fraudsters and the rest of them that they should not be in church. Who knows if it's in the same church God will use in saving them and bringing them to Him. We've seen cases of Kesina preaching where he preached about many how he was a fornicator, he was a cultist, he was this, he was that. But see him today now, a preacher of the gospel. Church, I would say church has a role in playing in the life of many people, many individuals. The word of God has a role to play in the life of many individuals. So telling someone because you are into something like this and you should not go to church, you are not helping them. Your intention for them to change is not. That's, I don't know what I would call such preaching, but it's not a way to help them. They should be in church. They should be found in the house of God, and if possible, God can just decide to use the preacher to teach them that doing these things are not right and are not good. The Bible says the heart of a king is in the hands of God. Then God can touch their hearts to change, and meanwhile, it gives them this consciousness that okay, I did go church or I am going to church, I am not meant to do something like this, things like this. Church has a role and a role to play in the life of so many people. Church has a role to play in the life of so many people. So telling somebody that if you start pushing them away, they become worse. If you start pushing them away, they become worse. But when you start accommodating them, educating them, teaching them, following up on them, then you are building a generation that will stand for God and for Christ alone, trying to eradicate the sins trying to eradicate these fleshly desires and fleshly sins. So pushing people away from church, it's a no to me. If you are into any of these things, fraud, you are a fornicator, you fornicate and you do all these things and stuff like that, still be going to church. I will not encourage you to maybe meet that church sister or meet that church brother because they are handsome and because they are cute and you want to have an affair with them, you want to sleep with them, you want to have something that is not good with them. No. Don't go with that intention, don't go with that motive, don't go with that mindset. Go with the mindset that yes, I want to be a better person, I want to live for God, I want to live in God. So I pray God help you and don't go with the mind. Still go to church. I encourage you to go to church. Just as church has an important role to play in your life. Church out, guys.